Today was a bit of a down day, but not by much. $1,800 off of where I started today, just with market volatility. Biggest movers, as you can see, were Nvidia, AMD, Netflix, Apple, Meta, and ARM. Top movers by percentage. These are ones that are smaller holdings for the most part. IonQ, Qubits, which is D-Wave, Tandem Diabetes, CVV, that's Canalaska, Uranium, Rocket Lab, and AMD. I don't have anything currently really to speak of in my cash accounts, but in my Canadian TFSA, I have Blue Sky Technologies, which is a crypto miner, VDY, which is an ETF that invests in high yield dividend producing stocks here in Canada, and VUN, which is a Canadian dollar hedged ETF that invests in everything in the US, including small caps, all publicly traded things. And there's Canalaska Uranium, which I'm in because I understand that there is a transition underfoot for a lot of the data centers to move to small modular nuclear reactors. When that someday becomes a thing, I'm hoping that that uranium is more in demand. And in my RDSP, this is Registered Disability Savings Plan, the biggest impact on my portfolio by market value is a Reddit option that I own for $100 strike price that expires in January 2025. Nvidia, ARM, VTI, which is total US ETF, and Apple. And we'll just go through and by order, descending order of what I have. As you can see, Google, Meta, Netflix, Amazon, IonQ, Microsoft, VUG, that's Vanguard Growth Fund, which is basically investing in a lot of the things I already have, but also other growth stocks that I may not be aware of. For, there's tons of stuff I don't know, so I leave it to the experts. ARM, that is an option for ARM Holdings for $250 in expiring in January. I'm not sure it's going to get there, so I'm considering whether to ditch that option sooner rather than later. But I am hoping that things turn around for ARM. Rocket Lab, that's a $15 option. That's done well. AMD has not been performing as well as I'd like. Meta option is up. What I've been doing with my leaps, as they call them, option, is buying them by pairs, and when I make enough to cover my initial investment, I sell one of them and kind of let it ride that way. Am I gambling? I don't know. Maybe. But it seems to make sense. I get my money back and I get the upside. Nvidia, that option, I believe, is going to meet the strike price in January 2026 of $250. Don't quote me on that, but I do see Nvidia repeating its historical pattern. The CHD is Charles Schwab ETF that invests in U.S. high-yield dividend stocks. Microsoft option, that's not up to what I paid yet. Google is way under what I paid, and I'm holding on to it because I expect that with the DOJ investigation into Google, they're going to have trouble um, breaking them apart. I see what happened to Microsoft kind of repeating. Uh, Apple has done well for me. That's a $300 strike. Um, Call option. Tandem Diabetes shares have gained about 60% since I've owned them. 75%. Qubits, that is D-Wave Technologies. That's a quantum computing company. And as you can see, up 318%. Not bad for a cheap little option there. AST Space Mobile. I am holding options expiring in February. I'm not convinced we're going to hit the $30 strike, so I may bail sooner than later. AST has been okay, but I don't think we're going to see anything spectacular until they start really making money. D-Wave Technologies, quantum computing has been good. Intel, I think they may be among the too big to fail. I could be wrong, but they've been a big part of the Silicon Valley for a long time. I just don't see them disappearing. So that option is for $30 strike in January 26th. IonQ, those are shares. I just bought 10 just to have some. I think they're going to do well. Rocket Lab is up 11% since I bought it. Pinterest options have been a disappointment. I don't believe they're going to meet the strike price that I've bought, which was $60 a share. Zoetis is a pharmaceutical company for pets and livestock, and that's been a bit of a disappointment as well. Pfizer has been it's horrible, and Twin Butt Energy is one that I owned years ago. I keep it on my list to remind me that I make mistakes, and I'm just some fool on the internet, but I done all right. A couple of years ago, my portfolio was at $35,000, and here we are today. Holdings about 110, so that's okay, and that's where we are today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Please leave your thoughts and comments and likes below. Now let's see how I did compared to the market. Today, I'm pretty much at par with the market. Over the last 5 days, I've outperformed the market. The last month, I've outperformed the market. Last 6 months, I've outperformed the market. Year to date, done almost double what the market has done. The S&P 500 index is up about half of where I'm at. And over the last year, I've done about double what the S&P index has appreciated. But not all is rosy. Over the last 5 years, I made mistakes, and I'm way underperforming what I would have had if I just stuck it in an index fund. So, not everything is as it appears. You can always do better, and that's what I do every day, is try and compete with myself. Didn't make any trades today. Didn't see any opportunities, and I just wasn't in the frame of mind to be active today. But there we have it. Hope your trades are going well, and look forward to seeing your comments below. Cheers.